What's going on YouTube? Coming back with a quick video here. In this video, I'll be doing a review of Spartacus Season 1, which is on Netflix now, which is the main reason I watched it. I heard a lot about it, but this will be a review of Season 1. Quick disclaimer on this. I will be going into Season 2 and 3. I will not be telling you anything about the Seasons 2 and 3 that'll give anything away. The first season I'll tell a little bit about, of course, but in seasons 2 and 3, something very important happens that I think people should know about before getting into this TV show and giving up on it because of what happens in season 2 and 3, which is some very important things. So get through the beginning really quick for you and let you know that. So overall, the show is very good. It is meant for adult-only audiences, so 18 and above. Of course, you can watch it if you're younger, but it deals with some very adult content, which is sexual content, nudity, the obscene language, blood, gore, all of the above. So, if you're against any of that, I would not watch this show. Honestly, I would give the show probably like a 4 out of 5. Reason being, really, I give it a 4.5 out of 5. It would be a 5, but since there was so much unnecessary things of that nature, it kind of just took away from it, which hindered me from wanting to watch it. Just a quick synopsis of the storyline. It is about a soldier named Spartacus who fights in a war to protect his homeland, but then is sent away to be a gladiator. And when they were under their ruler, he is a man that was born into a lower class family of gladiators and wants to make his way into more political things for more power and money. They promise that if the gladiators fight and win enough money, they can purchase their freedom, which is true in some cases, but in other cases it is not. So that is what they're fighting for. Along the lines, many of the men find their wives either are killed or something has happened to them. And for the ones that do not have wives or any family to be concerned about, they are full-heartedly into becoming the best gladiator they can for the fame and riches that come along with it. So again, the show is amazing. It's got a good storyline and all of that, but the absurd amount of, sexual acts, nudity, all of that kind of hinders it. I know in some shows people might like that, things of that nature. Definitely not a family show or anything like that, but overall it is a pretty good show. So what I was mentioning in the beginning of the video, the reason I really like this show is that there are things that are you see lining up to happen at the end. And if a show is very popular, what may happen with a show is that they'll cut you off with a cliffhanger and just leave you there thinking, well, is this going to happen next season or any of that? This show, the reason I do like it so much is it does not leave you on a cliffhanger. What you line up through the whole thing will happen towards the end. Maybe not in the way you think, maybe in a better way than you would possibly hope it would by watching the whole show. It is only 13 episodes long, each of them about 45 to 50 minutes. So you've got about 10 to 11 hours of TV show there. So you could easily binge watch this in a day or two, depending on how much free time you have. But throughout the 13 episodes, you see it leading to something, and it does come to pass one way or another. And that is what I really love about shows, is that even if it's popular at that time, they end it. If they think the show needs to be ended, then it is over. But to the details of what happens in season 2 and 3, I have recorded this video once before watching any of season 2 or 3, and I had thought that they were going to do a flashback for season 2. That does happen, but the seasons are only 6 episodes long, again about an hour each, and in the 6 episodes they tell the story of the owner of the gladiators beforehand, trying to rise to any power that he could before regaining claim over his villa or whatever you would call it. But the reason I found out this was when I watched that first episode, I could not stand it. I was not going to watch that. I was like, well, I'll just watch season 3, which was not a beginning. Part of season 3, I will, by the way, I am going back and watching season 2 now that I learned something in season 3. The reason get into this real quick. On season 3, they have changed the main actor, which normally throws me out of a TV show so much. I do not want to watch a TV show when they change actors. Maybe he got more famous, demanded more money, anything like that. I would not watch it for that reason. It throws me out. I was going to try and watch it even after, but it does throw me off by a lot. What I found out was, I believe the main actor was Whitfield, his last name, Andy Whitfield, I believe. That was the main character, Spartacus. He actually passed away from cancer. He had cancer, I guess, right after the show went off air for its first season. Went through some treatment for it, and it went away, but then came back, and he eventually passed away from it. That is the reason they switched the main character in season 3. What I believe to have happened, I'm not sure on, I don't even know if anybody's sure on, is that when season 1 ended and they found out he had cancer, they decided to do this little short series of 6 episodes instead of the regular 13 to see if he would be able to come back for the 3rd season. When he was not able to come back, sorry, cat down here, when he was not able to come back, I guess that's why they changed the actors. But that is what happened. So if you do decide to even skip season 2, go to season 3 or anything like that, that's why there's a changed actor. If that's something you cannot really stand, I wouldn't watch the first season. The first season is amazing. If you're willing to let it drop at the first season, it does end the storyline how it should. But season 3, I see it as the story of it would keep going very well, but that's just the problem of it. Again, during part of this video, I'll throw up a picture of the main actor and things of that nature, and I'll even probably show his replacement or something of that nature. Hopefully it won't ruin anything for you, but that way you'll know that the main actor does change who it will be. And the only reason I gave that away is in the first couple minutes. You don't really notice it. I honestly thought he was just training someone under him to use the same type of swords he did. But then they call him Spartacus and everything. So that comes out, and that was the only reason I looked this up. So if that throws you off from the show, I would honestly just watch the first season, not plan on seasons 2, 3, and 4, and just drop it at that. But if it's something that doesn't bother you, or now that you know the reason, it won't bother you as much like it does me, gladly go ahead and watch it. Leave comments down below of what you think of the show, and let me know other shows you would like my review or my take on. And also, go check out some of my other videos on Hulu versus Netflix and Amazon Prime, or any of my other Netflix original shows that I've done reviews on. This will be tagged in the playlist of all of those, and hopefully I'll throw up on the screen somewhere that you can go check out either my slasher review or any other reviews I've done on the shows on there. So anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out.